Yo, Hollywood men fam, get ready for a whirlwind of celeb news that's gonna blow your minds. First up, did you know that the legendary Denzel Washington starred in an obscure, star-studded HBO animated anthology series? We're talking about Happily Ever After, fairy tales for every child, and the guest list was absolutely insane. Next, we're breaking down Spike Lee's latest film, Highest to Lowest, starring Denzel Washington. The reviews are in, and it's a complex one. Was this reunion a hit or a miss? We've got the inside scoop on whether this remake lives up to the hype. Then, we're going back to the roots of Denzel Washington's incredible career. Discover the one piece of advice from a Hollywood icon that Denzel Washington himself says shaped his entire path to stardom, turning down a terrible script and launching him into greatness. And finally, prepare to have your mind blown as Denzel Washington himself reveals the correct way to pronounce his name, and you've probably been saying it wrong this whole time. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Denzel Washington's secret HBO past revealed. Did you know that one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, Denzel Washington, lent his voice to a surprisingly star-studded, yet largely forgotten, animated anthology series for HBO? We're talking about Happily Ever After, fairy tales for every child, which ran from 1995 to 2000 and reimagined classic fairy tales with a global and multicultural twist. This wasn't just any cartoon. It featured an astonishing lineup of celebrities, from Oscar winners to comedians and rappers, all bringing beloved stories to life in innovative ways. Washington himself appeared in multiple episodes, notably as the king in the unique rendition of Rumpelstiltskin, and even took on dual roles as Humpty Dumpty and the Crooked Man in a Mother Goose special. The series' ambition was to highlight the universality of fairy tales by transposing them to diverse settings around the world, featuring characters of various ethnicities. For instance, Beauty and the Beast was set in Northern Africa, and Cinderella boasted Latina and Latino characters, a stark contrast to traditional, often Eurocentric portrayals. The show's commitment to diversity extended to its casting, with episodes featuring an incredible array of talent. One particularly memorable episode, Henny Penny, starred Sharon Stone alongside a lineup that included political figures and legal giants like Jesse Jackson, Johnny Cochran, Alan M. Dershowitz, and even Henry Kissinger, showcasing the show's unique cultural reach. Even more surprisingly, an episode about the Three Little Pigs featured Courteney Cox, Loretta Lynn, Tyra Banks, and Sandra Oh, with Sinbad as the big bad wolf. Fans and critics alike are revisiting Happily Ever After for its groundbreaking approach to storytelling and its unparalleled voice cast. Many are celebrating the series' daring inclusivity, recognizing it as a pioneering effort in diverse representation within children's animation decades before it became mainstream. Don't go anywhere, because we're about to reveal the surprising truth behind Denzel Washington's latest film with Spike Lee, and whether this reunion is a hit or a miss. Spike Lee and Denzel Washington's latest, a muddled masterpiece or missed opportunity. The dynamic duo of Denzel Washington and director Spike Lee, known for cinematic triumphs like Malcolm X, have reunited for Highest to Lowest, a remake of Akira Kurosawa's crime thriller, High and Low. While the film boasts stunning cinematography of New York City and Washington's reliably powerful performance, critics are finding the movie surprisingly scattered and lacking a cohesive rhythm. The plot centers on music mogul David King, Washington, who is on the verge of a major deal to buy back his label when his chauffeur's son, Kyle, is mistakenly kidnapped instead of his own son. This sets up a gripping moral and fiscal dilemma for David, forcing him to weigh his career against the child's life, all while detectives pursue the kidnapper. However, the film struggles to balance its thriller elements with its deeper themes of familial bonds and the pressures of the music industry in the social media age. Early reviews point to a disjointed narrative, with the first half described as a murky slog hampered by an ill-fitting soundtrack. The second half picks up pace during a tense ransom drop sequence, featuring memorable cameos from Nicholas Turturro and Rosie Perez, but the finale is ultimately deemed simplistically silly. Despite Washington's best efforts to navigate the script's inconsistencies, many feel the surrounding performances are either too stiff or overwrought, leaving him isolated. Despite its shortcomings, Highest to Lowest is being discussed as a complex addition to Spike Lee's esteemed filmography, falling somewhere between his greatest successes and his less successful ventures. Fans are eager to see if this collaboration, even with its flaws, hints at future projects before Washington's potential retirement. But is this film the only surprising turn in Denzel Washington's career? We're about to uncover the one piece of advice that truly shaped his legendary path to stardom. The awful script that forged Denzel Washington's legendary career. Beyond his undeniable talent and iconic roles, Denzel Washington's career trajectory was profoundly shaped by a single piece of advice from acting legend Sidney Poitier. While his performances in films like Malcolm X and Training Day are widely celebrated, Washington himself points to a pivotal moment early in his career where he narrowly avoided a disastrous project, thanks to Poitier's guidance. Washington recalled an encounter with Poitier after a performance in Soldier's Play. Poitier, sensing Washington's potential, offered him counsel. This advice proved invaluable when Washington was presented with a script he found particularly offensive, a comedy about a black man falsely accused of raping a white woman, which Washington dubbed the N*G they could kill. Heeding Poitier's stern warning that the first few films an actor makes can define their perception in Hollywood, Washington refused the role. This decision led directly to an offer for Richard Attenborough's Cry Freedom, a powerful film tackling apartheid in South Africa. This pivotal choice not only marked a significant artistic leap, but also earned Washington his first Academy Award nomination, setting the stage for his future as one of cinema's most revered actors. The story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of artistic integrity and mentorship in Hollywood, highlighting how a single crucial decision, guided by wisdom, can alter the course of a legendary career. Now, prepare to have your mind officially blown as Denzel Washington reveals the one thing about his name that most people get completely wrong. You're saying it wrong. Denzel Washington reveals the real pronunciation of his name. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew, because Denzel Washington himself has revealed that most of us have been pronouncing his iconic name incorrectly for years. In a recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, the legendary actor clarified the proper pronunciation, and it's a subtle but significant difference. Washington explained that his name is not pronounced Denzel as commonly believed, but rather Denzel, with a clipped E sound in the second syllable. This unique pronunciation stems from his parents' decision to differentiate him from his father, Denzel Hayes Washington Sr. His mother, to avoid confusion when calling out to them both, altered the pronunciation for him, creating the Denzel he's known by today, though he emphasizes the original family pronunciation is Denzel. The revelation has sparked widespread surprise and amusement, with fans and media outlets revisiting interviews and clips to hear the difference. It's a fascinating tidbit that adds another layer to the mystique of one of Hollywood's most revered figures. Even Spike Lee, praising Washington's genius, noted how the actor brings his full essence to every role, a sentiment that resonates even with the nuances of his own name. This personal detail adds a charming, humanizing touch to Washington's larger-than-life persona, reminding everyone that even legends have stories behind their names. It's a fun fact that underscores his enduring impact, as numerous NFL players have even been named Denzel since his rise to fame. That's all the Denzel Deep Dives for today, but we'll be right back with a lightning-fast recap of all the top stories and a massive call to action you won't want to miss. What a ride! We uncovered Denzel Washington's surprising animated past on HBO, dissected his latest film with Spike Lee, revealed the career-shaping advice from Sidney Poitier, and learned the true pronunciation of Denzel's name. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Hollywood Men for more exclusive content, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop our next video. Let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.